All right, we're back with a new video talking about EDP. Um, again, because he made a video called Mistakes Were Made, and I guess he's gonna talk about what happened and why he did it twice. And now, in the first minute alone, he's like, "You trolling ass motherfuckers! There's no getting to you, and I was just in a really dark place right now. You guys just don't understand." And I think this is his third apology. I don't know. Or I don't know if this really counts as an apology. I guess this is his fourth time addressing that him being a kid diddler. First we had the cupcake where he silently ate a cupcake for a good minute or so. Then we got the Barack Obama. Oh wait, no, we got a half-assed apology, and then he got caught again by Gideon and Skeeter Jean. And then we got him with the Barack Obama voice AI thing, whatever it is. That was funny. That was funny. We all knew it was bullshit, but he took it serious. And he talks about that in this video, which is funny. And now we have this video, an 11-minute video, so let's check it out.
I'll be the first person to tell you I was in a very dark place in my life, very dark place. Had the fame, had the money, had the status. Um, I thought that I couldn't be touched.
And he gives the excuse that he was in a dark place. Guys, you know what? EDP was in a dark place. Let's just all drop it. Let's forget that. Not only did he try to meet up with a kid once, but twice. Nah, let's just forget about it because he was in a dark place. We can't blame him. He was in a dark place. It's not like every other child predator like Mini Lad or I don't know, Dr. Disrespect didn't say he was in a dark place. He's just a shitty person. But Mini Lad said he was in a dark place. So I guess we just have to forgive him. And he's talking about, oh, I felt like I couldn't be touched. Well, no one wants to touch you, you fat grease ball that likes to go after kids. No one wants to touch you. But no, we shouldn't just forgive him or whatever because he was in a dark place. That's no fucking excuse for that, you absolute joke.
Just because you were in a dark place, that doesn't justify what you did. First off, don't try to put fucking words up in my mouth. We're not here for that shit. I'm here to explain to you where I was at in my headspace a few years ago.
There's no excuse at all for what you did. No one's putting words in your mouth. We're just saying what you did is not acceptable and that it's no excuse because you were in quote unquote a dark place. You were in such a dark place, you claim, that you went for not one but two sting operations because you thought there was a kid there. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? You're an absolute clown and you deserve no respect at all. Not only that, but when you did get caught the first time, you used your mom, your dead mother, as a way to get out of that first catch. You were like, guys, I'm my mama. She's dead, rest in peace. But she did not raise no fucking pedophile, which is really scummy because she was dead for a few years during that time. So you're still a bad person anyway. So you were in such a dark place that you used your mom, your mother, as a way to get out of what you did. What a joke. Let's jump further because he's just making excuses right now.
Hitting me up on Instagram. I'm gonna show you guys some bullshit. I'm gonna tell y'all some bullshit. So there are literally 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 year olds, you know what I mean, DMing me, hitting me up on Instagram, and they'll fucking type this message and they'll be all like, oh my God, are you the real EDP?
Right. Sorry if the audio sounds different. It probably does, but I had to change recording spots, so but even if you claim that 16 to 17-year-olds are hitting you up, why don't you just block them? There's a block button. You could ignore them. Uh, just don't interact. Why do you have an Instagram still if you know you're gonna get messages like that? If you know you're gonna get harassed or whatever by uh your trolls and no lives or whatever you call them, then why even have social media? Like you're turning off comments on your YouTube videos, but if you have an Instagram still, you did that to yourself, dude. You made that Instagram knowing that you're gonna get trolled and that you know you could just block them, but you decide not to. You decide to say, "Oh, this is some bullshit." Like, no, it's not. You set yourself up for that, you clown. All right, so EDP, sorry, EDP thinks that adults should get in legal trouble for messaging minors, which is understandable. That's good. Good for thinking that. But he also thinks that children should get in trouble for messaging adults on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. But like I mentioned not long ago, that there's block and there's ignoring. You could do both those things. But what did EDP decide to do? He decided to reply to those kids. I think, I don't know. He's claiming that these kids are messaging him, which I think he's bullshitting. But I don't know. Like I said, block and ignore. You're the adult. It's your responsibility not to talk to that kid. So you can't blame the kid for messaging you because you had those two options, but you decide not to. You decide to reply.
Wait, right? I also feel minors should get in trouble for messaging adults. You feel me? Having a very malicious intent behind their messages. You feel me? And this is what I mean. This one chick, she messaged me, right? And she goes, "Oh my God, are you the real EDP?" I respond back with, "Bitch, how old are you? And who the fuck sent you?" Right? Because I know fucking well Skeeter John, Gideon, and all these fake ass wannabe Chris Hansen impersonating motherfuckers. More than likely they fucking sent you. You know what I mean? With their fucking no life fucking ass, right? Bitch, how old are you and who sent you? "Oh, I'm 14. Screenshot. Let's go ahead and tag Gideon and let's go ahead and tag fucking Skeeter John or whatever the fuck his name is."
Remember how he said that he's not going to mention any names because they know who they are? Now he's mentioning Gideon and Skinner Jean. He's still pressed about the little cupcake outfit. That was a failed catch because they were too excited. So both of them, both parties failed. Fucking EDP is retarded for trying to meet up, and Gideon or whatever his name is, was too excited, and he basically ruined the whole operation. Honestly, I think it's really funny that when he does reply to someone saying, "Oh my God, EDP, is that you?" He's like, "Bitch, how old are you and who the fuck sent you?" Oh my God, that's so funny because he could just ignore, but he doesn't. He willingly replies to find out who they are. Like they're not gonna tell you. They're probably like some 20-year-old dude like trolling the fuck out of you saying that they're a 14-year-old girl. But it's still so funny to think about that he's trying to hunt down these kids to save him or to save himself. But I don't know. It's just funny to think about.
Motherfucking ass, because you thought it was fucking funny to take a fucking screenshot and send it to these no life impersonating ghetto ass botched fucked up sting operation fake ass impersonating Chris Hansen motherfuckers. You feel me? To fuck with you, to ruin your life. You feel me? Let me ask you something. Just because you think a person is guilty or not guilty, right? What the fuck, under the law, what the fuck gives you the right to go out and start harassing people, right? And then when they've decided that they've had enough and they pull out that gun and they shoot your motherfucking ass, right? All of a sudden, it was just a prank. all of a sudden it wasn't that serious. You know what I mean?
Okay, the last clip was interesting, mainly when EDP talked about shooting the child catcher or the vigilante or whatever. Um, he talks about when they're done with their shit, they're gonna shoot him. Now I googled this, seeing like if this has happened before, and I remembered Bupak Shakur. I think that's how you pronounce the name. He got shot like a year ago after a sting operation, and that's why most of these people like make sure they have their friends or extra people there, so everyone's safe. Oma is a kind of a new one where he does the sting operation with Gideon. No, not Gideon, my bad. Skeeter Jean. And they make sure they have like the sheriff or a cop there so that everyone is safe and that no one gets hurt and they can't say I laid my hands on or that person laid their hands on me and so on. So they make sure like everyone's like safe there and this has only happened one time that I could think of, but who knows if it could happen again. But that is the end of the video. Um, I guess we'll see more of what happens with EDP. Let's see how long his channel will survive for. And hopefully we see more stupid shit he says. Anyways, have a good one, y'all, and take care.